Now, before I get off into the video, and this video and what I'm gonna say and the way I'm gonna say it, it may be some graphic content. A graphic, it may be pretty harsh. I'm gonna let you know it's gonna be some foul language in this video. I'm just letting you know now. So if you want to get off now, you feel free to leave, because this is gonna be pretty epic. I don't know how I'm gonna execute this motherfucker. I just started off. So you can choose to stay in here and watch this video. I'm just letting you know up front. And I said I was gonna start doing a lot of my videos like that, because I'm doing videos like this for several reasons. I'm in a season, my mother's in a season, our mother's in a season to where she had a stroke in 2024. In my growing up, you know, in a different era, a different time period, where everybody like me, the way I am, the old-fashioned way, I'm more like a family person. I'm more like a person that loves my people, my black people, and my Hispanic and Native American people, the people that are indigenous to this country. I take a lot of pride in. I would say, based upon my life, that I know that I take pride in my family culture. You know what I'm saying? Whatever culture that is, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? I know it's strange for me to say it like that. But my mother always looked out for us. When I say looked out for us, she had a good discernment, and everybody that came around, she wasn't trying to pick no friends for us, but she was just warning us and letting us know, and she just couldn't help what she seen. She would tell me things like, Peter, that woman you bringing here, or that you going to church with, you in the church with, and this ain't no shade, this ain't nothing throwing shade or nothing like that. I'm just telling the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth. They ain't no damn good. I'm just gonna tell you like that. Now, like I said, it's gonna be some cussing. It's probably, this video gonna be pretty epic, and it's gonna be pretty. I'm going on a rant, because I have a lot of shit to say. When my mother got down, my mother told me, she said, if you ever want to know who your real friends are, get down and out. Get the fuck down and out. We looking at her like, what is she? Young, stupid, and can't get it. She said, well, you just keep on living. You're going to learn one day. You see what I'm saying? That's what she'll say. Now, the motherfucker watching this video, they know who I'm talking. Like, they know what's going on. For me, let me tell you about me. I went around people every single day. I went around people that I cared about. People that sometimes they probably didn't want to be bothered with me, but that's all right. I know I had good intentions, and I kept it, I lived as godless I know how when I was in religion and shit like that. Went around the motherfuckers every fucking day. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I went around them every day. And am I pissed off? Not hell yeah, I'm pissed off. Because the same kind of motherfucking energy you put into fucking people. Think about it. When they was going through their little shit, had they fucking lights turned off, every motherfucking thing. Guess who was there? Me. I went every day. Sometimes you sit back and you be kind, you try to be real kind and shit. And I'm speaking in general across the board too, because this shit, You know this. You watching this video now, whoever the fuck you is watching this video, you know what the fuck in the comments right now, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? People come around. My mother would tell me all the time, people will do a little something here and yonder just to keep you in thinking that really trying to be pretending to be something that they ain't. But I'm here to tell you, you can't depend upon them people. She said, you gonna see them motherfuckers ain't no goddamn good. You went around, you give your fucking energy around to these motherfuckers every fucking day. I told you I was gonna be some cussing in this motherfucking video. And I know it's epic, it may be too epic, it may be too much for you. But think about if you was in my shoes. Just think about if you had a fucking bank account and somebody went and used your fucking face, your name, and every goddamn thing, your information, like they you and you them, and you find out your bank tell you that you got a overdraft or you got this and that, and you don't know what the fuck going on. It's because you come to find out they use your face, your name, and all your identity and everything just to get what they want. Now, this is how I feel when I was in religion. This is how the fuck I felt being in religion. It feels like you getting fucking played. You know how a guy tell a girl tell a guy, man, girl, that nigga, he playing you. You being played the whole fucking time. Religion is like described like a fucking dream. It's a dream. It looks fucking real when you dreaming that shit, but when you wake up and come out of reality, it looks so real in the dream. You're like, damn, I thought this shit seemed real. When you wake up and you realize, oh, this shit is just a dream. That's how it was with me. But everybody want to come around. You putting in all the work. As soon as they get up, and you get up, now they want a piece of your pie, everything that you work hard for, but they ain't never came and put no kind of work or no kind of energy into what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? And I'm trying to keep my composure because look, bro, I ain't through yet. And then you went around these motherfuckers every day, every single day, damn year, even though they didn't want to be bothered with you, but you had good intentions. I had good intentions. Went around every day. When you get older, you realize that you don't get the same energy put into you as you was putting into them. They like, I ain't calling them. I'm gonna let them call me. Fuck you. I'm not calling you. Not no more. When I was young, I was a child, I did that shit. But as I done gotten older and I done gotten the understanding and knowledge enough of knowing, I said, hell with this shit. I'm not doing this shit no more. What the fuck is you going? What is the fucking purpose of religion in churches if people ain't doing that with the fucking knowledge that they have? They gonna tell you, trust God, trust God. Motherfucker, God works through people. That's how he works. We're gods on the earth. You looking for something to come out the fucking sky. Motherfucker, you the God. The only way they gonna see God is through you. The only way my mother gonna see God is through me for what the fuck I do. Not based upon me picking up a fucking book and reading and then telling people, God is this and God is that, God is gonna work. No. You're the only one I see God through. The only way they're gonna see God is through you, motherfucker. Yeah. Leaving your mother in the in the nursing home just to sacrifice to help these motherfuckers. But rushing, have you noticed that people rush to your motherfucking house? And when they do that, in your mind, you saying, wait a minute, hold on. They never really rush to my house like that. It's got to be something other than that, other than what the fuck they coming for. Nah, the reason they came over is because, okay, it was only to benefit your motherfucking ass. That's why you showed up. Okay. It only benefited you because you only got something out of it. But the same people that came to you, they couldn't go to name one of the motherfucking elders in the fucking church, in the goddamn so-called church, because them elders would have told them something different. But they decided to come get the good man. I'm gonna get the good Christian, the good ignorant Christian, to go and do this shit. And I hope everybody under the sound of my voice see this video. I hope you see it too. Yeah. And then think you wrong and think you done lost your fucking mind because you going off about some shit that you feel. Look, think about all the fucking years you put into these motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Oh, and then they'll come up with something like, oh, well, oh, I didn't even know. I didn't realize that I had done any. Oh, I didn't really trying to use the fucking spiritual, so-called spiritual manipulation now. Now they're trying to manipulate you now. You see what I'm saying? Trying to finesse you in Christianity. And then have you noticed that when you tell these when you stand up for yourself, then they try to look with a surprised look on their face, trying to act like they look dumbfounded, trying to play you dumb. Like, what is he talking about? And the whole time it's just like Judas when he said, Lord, is it I? And he said, he that dips his hand in the dish with me. That's the same one that'll betray him. You know how some people say, are you referring to me? Are you referring to me? Motherfucker, you got a goddamn Judas spirit. That's what the fuck you got. If you really believe in the book like you claim you do. Yeah. The knowledge that I have now, I wish I knew in my teens. That's the title of this video. The knowledge that I have now, I wish I knew it in my teens. That's the title of this video. The knowledge that I have now, I wish I knew it in my teens. When I was 17 and 18, I wish I had the understanding that I have now. I wish I had it when I was in my teens. I would have never got manipulated in religion. What the fucking purpose of going to a damn church? God ain't dealing with no damn churches. Let me show you something. Christians hate the Bible, man. So-called Christians, they hate the Bible. And then think they're going to come up and get something out of me. Fuck you. No, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Let's show them. Let's see what scripture that was. Bring your ass on in here and watch this video, because you know it refers to you know what that means. If you jumping on and off on this video, that means it apply to your ass, whoever the fuck you is. No, Acts 7:38. No, 48. I mean, Acts 7:48. Acts 7:48. Howbeit, the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as said the prophets, not made by the hands of a so-called white man. God don't dwell in no buildings. Let me show you what who the church is. Acts 7 and verse 38. Let's start at verse 37. This is that Moses which said unto the children of Israel, a prophet shall the Lord your God raise up unto you, unto your brethren, like unto me, him shall ye hear. Here it is right here, verse 38. This is he that was in the church in the wilderness with the angel, which spake unto him in Mount Sinai with our fathers, who received the light of the oracles given unto us. Now, the church in the wilderness was the Israelites. So that is the church. Israel is the church, not no damn white man, not no damn, no damn building, all that shit, none of that. God ain't dwelling in that. No, the majority of religious faith, you can't even get no help from it. Seventh-day Adventists, you can't find that in the Bible. Baptists, you can't find it in the Bible. Methodists, all that's white supremacy. God don't dwell in no denomination. He don't dwell in that shit. God don't dwell in that kind of shit. God speaks to you. You are the temple, not nothing, not no building, not no damn building up no ark and all that type of stuff. God ain't dealing with that. And then some people won't come up there, oh, he cussed too much. No, cussing is one. Look, let me tell you something. When I say God damn, that means God condemned. That's all it means. The slave master taught you that it's wrong to say that God damn. No, that ain't no cuss word. The word goddamn means God condemned. The word motherfucker, you know where that come from? That come from slavery. That is the repeating of that. That is the slave master's tone when they was forcing our people to do crossbreeding, sex slaves and stuff like that. They would force them to go sleep with their uncle and sleep with their mothers and aunties and like crossbreeding to make the slaves and stuff like that. Go and read Making of a Slave in the book called The Willie Lynch. You'll see that. And that's the problem with the damn Christian church. They don't do their damn research. I was one of them that didn't know no damn better. But I woke up in 2000. No, I left the so-called Christian church in 2014. So that was my beginning wake-up call. I left the religious faith because it wasn't nothing but a piece of shit, and God ain't dwelling in that. The Bible said that they are the spirit and doctrines of devils. Doctrines of devils mean that God is not dealing with religion. The Bible is not a religious book. The Bible is a history book with our history of the Black, Hispanic, and Native American culture in it. The so-called colonizers, the white man, took and stole everybody's identity, their culture, their language, and everything. Your inheritance means your language, your culture, your customs, your traditions that you do. It's 18 nations in the Bible, bro. So he don't dwell in temples made with hands. Let's look. See, people, man, they thinking. See, you have to understand when you look at the Apostle Paul. They wasn't in no damn building. They was not in no building. No. Let's see here. Acts 17. I think it's Acts 11:17, I think. Acts 11:17, I believe. Acts 17:11. That's it. They don't read the Bible right. Acts 17 and in verse, I think it's 11. Let's start at verse 2. And Paul, as his manner was, went in unto them, and 3 Sabbath days reasoned with them out of the scriptures, and openly allege that Christ must needs have suffered and raised again from the dead. Okay. Let's look. Okay, Acts 17. Hold on. Let's look at it. I ain't read it in so long. Hold on. Let's do this here. I didn't have no damn churches, bro. And he went out of the city by a riverside where prayer was wrought to be made in Acts 16:13. Acts 16:13. I haven't read it in so long. 14, 15, 14. Acts 16:13. It says, and on the Sabbath we went out of the city by a riverside where prayer was wrought to be made, and we sat down and spake unto the women which were restored hither. He said they went out of the city by a riverside. They was outside. God wasn't dwelling in no, and this was Israel. They was outside. That's the church. It ain't not in no damn building. Yeah. God ain't dwelling in no temples. Because Israel is the church. See, they went into cities and stuff. It ain't had nothing to do with no buildings and no religion. When the Apostle Paul gathered the people outside by the river, there wasn't no building. He didn't say, and on the Sabbath day we went out of the city into a church building. It didn't say that. He said they went out by a riverside, man. They didn't have no, even John the Baptist. He was in the wilderness. The wilderness is the Israelites. The Israelites was in the wilderness. I mean, they was going through some shit. Some so-called Christians, you can't explain this shit to them, though. I mean, you can't explain nothing to them. Like, I ain't meant to say it like that, but because the Bible's not shit. But I'm just saying, you can't explain this stuff to them because they mind ain't gonna comprehend it. Most of them mind ain't gonna comprehend this. They had another brother. He died though. He had left the religious faith several years before me and my mother had left and out of Louisiana and went to another state and stayed. But he would tell me, "You gonna see, you gonna wake up." My mother, the main one that told me. She said, "You gonna wake up and you gonna see." Yeah, you gonna wake up and you gonna see. See, they can't deal with me now because it's gonna cut them too much. Yeah, they can't deal with me now because they no. but they go and sit their ass up in a building every fucking day. I know it's harsh what I'm saying, but it's right. My delivery, people can't get past my delivery. I wish I'd have knew this shit I wish I'd have knew this years ago though. But think about it now. My mother got down. It's like she had all the friends in the world when she was up. My mother was very down to earth. She called everybody, checked on everybody that she can think of. She did. But did they reciprocate the same energy? No. They come around. If they come around you, they'll do a little something, bring a little something to keep you food or whatever, and things of that nature. They ain't shit. Because think about it if they was down. Think about if you watching this video right now. Think about it. If you this far in this video, think about if your motherfucking ass was down. How would you feel? Would you want somebody to just pop up every blue moon? You can't get up, you can't get you no water, you can't do none of that. And I pop up and just out the blue, you'll be fucking dead. Your ass will be dead. And that my mother told me, but I didn't catch it then. She said that's why when they drop you, well, certain people drop you off. When I was in the religious faith, they hair up and pull up out of here. They can't phase me because they know I can see through their motherfucking ass. And I'm sitting up there getting upset with my mother, not knowing like, oh, she just. But I couldn't see. You know how some people be they be in love with certain people, and sometimes your mother and your father can see that shit. But sometimes you just blind love. You can't see shit until after the damage is done. You can't see that you fixing to get some damage done to you. But they know what they know what the hell they talking about. Because my mother used to tell me all the time. She said, if you don't learn to think for yourself, it ain't nobody else gonna think for you. People are just gonna use your ass up. And I be getting so mad with her and stuff. But I didn't understand. She been down that road. You see what I'm saying? And I noticed that when you down, you ain't got nobody, you ain't got no friend. But when everybody's fucking lights was off, guess who was fucking at me? Yeah. I mean, I ain't doing it. You don't do stuff to look for like what is his purpose? Is he looking for something? Is that no? I'm not looking for that. I'm just saying how you can't help everybody no more. You just can't. You can't. You see what I'm saying? And it's like you get tired of being misused, and you see the hypocritical parts about certain people, and you just don't have no confidence in them no more. You saying fuck you, don't come around me. And if they don't mean me no damn good, don't come around. Don't come around trying to bring shit to me, trying to game and finesse. Think you gonna finesse? They know they ain't gonna be able to finesse me. They already know this shit. They know it. They already know it in their mind. Nah, I ain't gonna be able to finesse him like that. You sure in the fuck ain't. I tell you one thing, I'm gonna say it like this: I didn't have no damn sense back then, but I be damn. I bet you I got some now. People can't deal with people who is on a certain knowledge, a certain level. You see what I'm saying? But they want me to come put in the work and do some shit for them. No, fuck you. I don't give a damn about my people, my mother, nobody. No. And let me show y'all what I'm saying. I'm not wrong. Let me prove to y'all that I'm not wrong. The way I'm thinking and the way I'm speaking. This is what I'm talking. This is what I mean when I say what I'm saying. Matthew 24 and 12. 10, 11, 12. It says, Matthew 24, 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. That's all I'm saying. The way my delivery, you may not agree with my delivery, but my delivery, it may be harsh, but it's true. Yep. They ain't gonna watch my video though. But what they think is cussing is cussing. No. Talking about I'm cussing. No, you don't know what the fuck cussing mean. Cussing and cursing is two different things. Cursing is when you wish bad luck upon somebody. Cussing is just a word. It ain't nothing wrong with cussing. The word shit and the word ass is not a cuss word. Now, don't come up here telling me it depends on how you use it. No, it's not a curse word. Just like you wouldn't accept nobody coming up saying, what's the word? You tell somebody you gonna rape somebody. No, it depends on how you rape them. No, you ain't gonna think like that. No, it's still wrong. It's still wrong, regardless. You see what I'm saying? Depending on how you use it. No, it's not a cuss word. It depends on how you use it. It's not considered against a person's will. If it's against their will, it's against their will. Ain't no such thing. It depends on how you use it. No. A word is a word. Depending on how you use it. No, it's either it's that or it ain't. You can rob somebody, it just depends on how you use it. You can rob people in different ways, right? You can rob people in different ways. Robbing people, that you don't have to always have a gun to do it. Just like Christian religion. The so-called Christian religion done raped us in the mind. That's right. Now, if you use the word cuss word, cussing and cursing, like if you say ass, and it depends on how you're using it. No, it's either it's a curse word or it's not. The word dumbass just simply means deaf, or you can't hear. That's all it means. It means deaf of hearing, or it means you deaf, you can't understand it. A deaf donkey, something that can't hear. Deaf means something that you can't hear. When you say get your ass over here, that's all you're saying is a dumb donkey. Or get your dumb ass over here. It sounds like the word ass just simply means it's just refers to a donkey. An animal that ply your ox. That's like if you saying get your ass over, you got your donkey trained. You say get your ass over here. That's just the name of a donkey. That's the name of the animal. It's an ass. Some people will tell you it depends on how you use it. No. In the Christian church, we was taught that it was wrong. Like if you say get your ass over here, most of us gonna look around like, damn, what the fuck? It's not really a curse word. Now they may say it's your intentions behind the curse word. I mean, what that would make it a curse word. If you have bad intentions with it, that makes it a curse word. Then the bad intentions is one thing, but the word itself is not a curse word. That's like me saying, okay, come here, I got something I want to tell you. Now, I got bad intentions, but I'm not saying it. It has nothing to do with the word that I said. It has to do with my motive in me that was bad. So that's what I'm going to get judged by God for, the motive, not based upon the word itself, but the actions of the motive is what I'm going to get judged for. Not the word, but what I do. You stab somebody. You call them over there in the name of peace, but you took a knife and you did that. What you going to be judged for? The motive that you had in your mind. That's what Most High going to look at. You did it. So that's what you're going to get judged for what you did. Not for the word you did that you said. Bring your dumb ass over here. You ain't doing nothing but just saying you are deaf. You can't hear. You can't understand. Come over here. You don't understand. That's all you're saying. But what the Christian church taught us, what the slave master told you, it's a bad word. It's something bad. Y'all better wake up, man. Let me prove that. People don't take time. Matthew, Mark. Let's go to Mark. Mark 16 and verse 15. Mark 16, verse 15. And he said unto them, go unto all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. He that believeth is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. If you don't believe, that's a curse word. That's curse. You cursed. The word damn just means if you don't believe, God gonna judge you. That means he gonna kill you. You gonna die. That's all it means. When you say God damn, you like God condemns. That means they're being condemned by the lifestyle. That's where the word God damn come from. God damn. Damn. You're condemned to damnation. You're judged. That means God killed you. He got to take you out. Sickness, that's a judgment, right? You're being judged by God. I'll come back and do some more breakdowns, but my mother told me about people in the church, but my dumb ass didn't listen. At first, I didn't get it, but now I understand, and I definitely understand her situation more when I look around and realize that all the people that she reached out to when she was up, she was very down to earth. She called everybody, talked to everybody. I really realized that you ain't got no friend, because I'm looking at how they're doing her right now, and I can see that more. All of your friends will turn their back on you when you're down, and the only way you're gonna understand that, you will have to be in that condition yourself to understand. If you ain't in that condition and you in the Christian church, then you're not gonna get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? My mother used to say all the time, every tub gonna set in its own water. They don't get it, and they're not gonna get it until it hit them. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got no friend. They want to jump around every few minutes and jump up every blue moon and come and see you and like they doing something. Man, get the fuck up out of here. And like me, I used to go around motherfuckers every day, checking up on them, seeing about them and shit like that. I'm not doing that shit no more. I used to tell my mother that. I said, when I go back, I'm not doing that shit no more. Now, I'm sorry, this is gonna offend a lot of the people that I grew up with, people that know me. It's gonna offend. I know it's gonna offend them. They probably gonna be mad as hell with me if they see this video. Some of them gonna be surprised. But I hope they do take time and actually look at this video. But I did warn them in the beginning. I said, I'm gonna let y'all know this video gonna be harsh. I did say that. But nothing that I'm saying, you can't say nothing I said in this video is a fucking lie. I'll be back. Let me go ahead and check on my mom. I'll be back and start up another.